Finger got a rock on it.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Here in Washington, D.C., glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. Opening day baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it can be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the hill here today, Mackenzie Gore.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Strike two.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. And now it's even up. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. And it's even up.
Oh, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career. Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Now it'll be Washington's. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And here it comes. Ball one there. And now 2-0. The pitch. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Late that time, and it's strike two.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Luis Garcia at the plate now. That's ball one. And there's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now one miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Joey Meneses stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
1-2 now. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. No score. Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. Here's Austin Riley. The wind of the pitch. That clips the zone. 0-1. One of the things you look at with Austin Riley, he was drafted in the first round of 2015. The Braves were one of the only teams looking at him as a position player. Most every other team wanted him as a pitcher, but Austin Riley hated pitching. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all. Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is? That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that gives them a runner, and maybe they can turn it into something more. With nobody out, a lot of things can happen here in this inning.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Flying drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. No score here in the second. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Now this is in the air down the line. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags for home. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's Matt Olson. And first offering is fouled off. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Darno leads off first with 1 away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a foul straight back. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Now to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Washington, Alex Call. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Swung on, belted. That's back. And it's gone. That one felt good. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Corey Dickerson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one popped up. And that's a fair ball.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And now the 0-1 swings through that one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Albies over to second for one. On to first, double play. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a ball. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Over to Albies. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. Now in for the Braves, Vaughn Grissom. Gore back to work. Strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris. Next up for the Braves. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Harris getting the start in center, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And it's 1-1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering upstairs. On the ground right side. On to Chavis. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Acuna's signing bonus wasn't astronomical, only $100,000, but a lot of talent as far as the family. His dad, Ron, was a minor league outfielder, and his grandfather, Romo, was a pitcher in the Houston organization. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Yeah, when you just look at that lineage, I mean, for him, coming from Venezuela, you got to imagine that, he's going to be a big leaguer with that type of, training and coaching that you've had at home.
And the next pitch is way outside. And Acuna's 2 younger brothers, Brian and Luis Angel, are in professional baseball right now playing in the minor leagues. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. In the air, right field, Meneses sizing this one up, racing, makes the catch. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied, 1-1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Lane Thomas. First offering, and it just misses. Thomas measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Olsen takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. And now C.J. Abrams. And that's in there for strike 1. That's a little bit low. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there are 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. Struck out swinging his first time. That one misses in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Nationals go quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back onto the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Randall Cole. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve, and it was the same result as the pitch before.
Fouled off left side. The wide to kick the pitch.
Ball 1.
And a swing and a miss.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
In the air, left side. Dickerson moving back for this one. Calls it in, 2 away. So up next, Travis d'Arnaud. One note on Travis d'Arnaud, he was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the 1st round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey. The 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Falling behind 2-1. This one popped up. Garcia has this one sized up. That is the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Meneses.
all around. I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
The pitch. That's off the mark. 1-0. That one hit to right. Acuna has it sized up. And there's one down. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. In there for strike one. And that one is inside ball one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now 2-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Two. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Dickerson now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one lifted to left. Ozuna should have it. Squeezes it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Kicks and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And now the count is even. And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas sizes this one up, snags it on the run. 1 down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Matt Olson up to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it gets by him.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Now it's going to be Marcell Ozuna. And that one pulled foul. Olson, the base runner at first with 1 out. at the belt and fires.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt, but kept close. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. That one misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Nationals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ball 2.
Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Jeimer Candelario. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2 now. Next offering is outside.
2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Chavis in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Righty delivers. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Nationals gone in order. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Patrick Corbin on the pitch out of the pen here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 46. Patrick.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. And a pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Corbin, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Cade Cavallo. Volley looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ball to strike. The pitch. Good eye in that
Outside,
spot.
that's the ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Acuna now. Acuna, 25 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Ground ball up the middle. On to Chavis. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Randall Cole. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And 1-2.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. First offering misses the mark. And a swing and a miss there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Puts it away for the out. And here is C.J. Abrams. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Abrams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 185 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the 0-2. Stays alive. And he deals. And he's safe at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you. Had to go and throw.
New pitcher now, Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Garcia up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. In the air, right field. Acuna there. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So now here's the DH, Alex Call.
Nope.
And ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish.
Now this one gets through. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Here's Corey Dickerson. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Meneses, the lead runner at second. Call on at first with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at bat alive.
Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Erasmo Ramirez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Riley in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care. If they fall behind 0-1.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Darno, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 for 2. High fly ball out to center field. Thomas moving under this one and makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Slap the other way, foul. Nice grab onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And a pitch. And that's a strike. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Candelario in now, takes ball one off the plate. A strikeout and a walk. On the ground to third, might be two. On to second, they get one.
The first baseman, number 6.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. Chavis drafted as a shortstop.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out on that double play.
One ball, one strike.
Left field. Ozuna snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Slay.
So digging in, Lane Thomas. In there, and it's 0-1. Candelario off of first with 2 away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing low. The next pitch misses. 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So the lineup flips over, and now C.J. Abrams. New pitcher for the Braves, Lucas Littke.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Albies over to first in time. Inning over. So the Nats leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Carl Edwards Jr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Olsen, the next to hit, takes outside. Activity in the Washington Bull. And Kyle Finnegan preparing to come on if needed. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. And that's too high. the tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Out there to center. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Line drive. Dickerson brings it in. Out number 2.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Pinch hitter coming on. Orlando Arcia trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Slice to right. Meneses brings it in for the 3rd out. Braves go down quickly here. They're down 2-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. And here it comes. This one smashed down the right field line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Round second, digging for 3rd. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He really smoked this one down the line, barreled it up out front, and once it dropped in fair, this guy was off to the races. It looked like he was thinking 3 right out of the batter's box.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Colin McHugh.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday. No outs, runner over at 3rd. Just missed, but he's back in time. Here's an interesting note on Colin McHugh. From 2017 to 2022, the 5 years that he played, every team he played on won 100 games. Astros from 17 through 19, the Rays in 21, and the Braves in 22. Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered in this game.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one is inside.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It's be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Right-handed reliever. And that's a little high. Garcia takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Dickerson stands in now and watches strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, no appeal. And the count is even, 2-2. And he dives in safely. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So 1 left for Washington, but they still lead it 2-1. Kyle Finnegan will take over here. A chance at his first save of the year. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. The pitch. Out towards right center field. And it one-hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Now that sets up a huge advantage. In this ball game.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top, and that's...
Line drive, that's a base hit. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
1 down. And now it's going to be Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. The 0-2. Runner goes again. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Got him swinging for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Garneau swings through it for strike one. On the ground, Abrams tosses across the first. That ends the frame. But they pick up one run on the RBI single, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Nationals Park, we head to the bottom of the ninth, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. That's in there. That's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
0-2 now. And now 1-2. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Jamer.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jamer Candelario. That's in there, and that's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. A wind in the pitch. And that's outside. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. And now it's even up.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering is down low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Chavis, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, winning run on first. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. There's a strike. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out front and foul to the left side. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. And the righty deals. There's a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
2-2 now. In the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We are tied 2-2. On to extra innings. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll. He'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Finnegan back to work. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Hunter Harvey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Arano getting loose as well. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. On the run, sends it over to first, and Albies is retired.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
This one in the air, center field. And Olson is set down. Here comes the runner from third. Playing the plate, safe, and they take the lead.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Hunter Harvey into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 73, Hunter Harvey.
And now here is Marcell Ozuna. First pitch, not close. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ball to strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, his first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one for strike one. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
One now. Swings and chases a low one there. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Up the middle to first, and that is that. They put two on the board on one hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 4 and the So coming into the game now on defense, Sean Murphy. He takes over behind the plate. So digging in, Lane Thomas.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance. To tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
A.J. Minter comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see.
But he's back safely.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground, out to short. Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses. And he dives in ahead of the tag. Chavis, the runner at second with one away. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. 1-2 now. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Tying run at the plate. And just misses with that one.
That's a really good take.
One out and a runner at second. Next pitch is downstairs. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Now only one out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they're down to their final out. At the plate, Luis Garcia, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Here comes a pitch. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Fought off foul. 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
Keep working and your dreams might come true. Working and your dreams might come true. She think I could
Mm-hmm.